guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brittany. I am Brittany W on all social media. In today's video, we are going to be creating a graphic eye teal look. I know it probably sounds crazy, but before we get right in, I see that we have some new faces. And if you are new to my channel, first of all, let me say thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch me and to learn some tips and some tricks. So let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Brittany. I'm a freelance hair and makeup artist for television, film, and print. Okay, so before I became a makeup artist, I used to work in the fashion wardrobe department of some of the most famous shows like Madam Secretary, Billions, Mysteries of Laura, things like that. So I was a wardrobe girl, and then I saw that I was in need for African Americans to be it was a lack of diversity. It's getting better now, absolutely, but that was my whole reason for transitioning into television and films. So excited with the Black actors and actresses when they would see me on set and be like, and say things like, oh, I know you got me. I know you got my color. So hearing things like that while I was on set, I decided to make the transition into hair and makeup, and I absolutely love it. So this channel here is about beauty, fashion, tips and tricks. I have a little segment called No Judgment Zone where we talk about like just regular day life and things of that sort, from like dating to shopping to underarms. There's so much on my channel. There's over 100 videos here, so there is a little something for everyone. Oh, and I'm really kicking out these vlogs lately, so if you're a vlog kind of person, and my vlogs are normally about like my day of being a makeup artist, or just a general lifestyle of me hanging out with my friends, or celebrating my birthday, or coming with me with Fashion Week. And that's probably how you found this video. You probably saw a video of me of doing Fashion Week and lining my first show. And thank you guys for all those who have supported. Thank you guys who have liked that video. I'm gonna link that video here, the Fashion Week video, so you guys can see it and enjoy it and just get to know me. So now that we got that out the way, right, that little spiel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post more videos like this. Okay, you know what today's topic is going to be while I sit here and do my makeup? I'm going to talk about my journey as a makeup artist, like things that I wish that I knew, what's needed in my kit, how I even got started, what did I need to get started. So that's what this video is going to be about as we create the graphic liner. If you hear some like rambling around in the background, I have a rabbit. Well, my family has a rabbit, and the rabbit is making noise, so I think I'm gonna put the rabbit upstairs so we can be a little bit more quieter. The rabbit's name is Thumper, and he's great, and I will introduce you guys to him one day, but it's not gonna be today. So let's go ahead and get started right over there, that way. One of the first things I'm going to do is take this kohl pencil, and I'm going to start drawing out the shape that I want my liner to be. So let's get into this convo. Okay. One of the things that I wish I knew before becoming a makeup artist is that it's best to have a freelance makeup artist. Let's start there. Because there's makeup artists who have 9 to 5, who do retail, and then there's freelance makeup artists. And that's what I am. I'm a freelance hair and makeup artist for television, film, and print. And one of the things I wish that I would have known before becoming a makeup artist in this sector is I wish I would have had saved some money. And I wish that I would have, in the beginning of my career, I wish I would have taken networking very seriously. Those two things for sure. Like I said, this is going to be a graphic eyeliner look. I was very shy in the beginning of my career. I still am very shy, to be quite honest with you. And it took me a minute to actually even turn on the camera for this video, for these videos, to do these vlogs. It took me a while because I was terrified of judgment. I was terrified of what people would think. I was nervous of what I if I would fail. I was just very, very scared of the unknown when it came to social media and things of that sort. So one of the things that I wish I would have, two things. I wish that I would have saved money, and I wish that I would have been super consistent. Because I've actually been doing this YouTube thing for a while. Like since I was living in North Carolina, and I've been living in New York for about I want to say I've been living here back here. I've been living back here for I want to say 9 years now. This year be 9 years. And so if I would have just stayed consistent and not really cared about what people had to say or my own fear of getting in the way, I probably would have been a lot further. But we can't dwell on the past, you know? We're here now. We are definitely here now, dipping it and doing it. Like I said, this is going to be a graphic liner look. And we have everything all drawn out now. So now we're just going to take a flatter brush and start shaping what we want the eye to look like. Yeah, so I wish that I would have been consistent on this YouTube platform and not really cared about what other people had to say. As a freelance makeup artist, social media is super. As in the words of Issa Rae, it is hella important. It is very important. And in the beginning, I was so fearful of the judgment and of what if people would like me. And I was already like a shy person, naturally a shy person. And so that like kind of steered me away for a little bit as well. As a freelance makeup artist, that I wish someone would have told me or I would have done in the beginning of my career is besides saving and networking, having some type of cushion financially. Because there will be days where you are super booked and there will be days where you are not so booked. So I would say having multiple streams of revenue, whether it be a store, whether it be social media, whether it be branching off into other avenues. I would say as a makeup artist that you shouldn't be some people enjoy being, this is gonna sound bad, but is please don't take this the wrong way, a one trick kind of pony, like people who only do weddings, only do a certain type of thing. I've never been that person to just do only one thing. And I think that yes, you should hone in on a skill that works for you, but also listen, entertainment as a whole is a melting pot, and living in New York City, it is not cheap. So if you need to go, I'm not saying rob Peter, literally rob Peter to pay Paul. I'm just saying have multiple things going on to where you don't have to necessarily worry too much. They say in order to be a billionaire or a millionaire, even, that you need about what, 7 streams of income. So get 7 streams, 7 streams, definitely. And I would also say, you know, network. Your net worth is your network. And I know I just recently touched on networking, but like when you go to events, and I know that the C word was around, but being that we're about to open back up, I really truly believe that we should be like networking. You should be out here. You should be doing what you can, talking to people, things like that, and just making sure that, people know that you exist, know who you are, introduce yourself. Like I said, I am one of the most shyest people, but I had to get out of that mind frame of being shy in order for me to work. Because you guys heard that phrase, a closed mouth don't get fed. It's like that. You can't be afraid to ask for what is it that you want, what is it that you're looking for. Not in this business. If you want to succeed in this business, if you want to succeed in New York City and survive, child, you're going to have to get your hustle on in multiple ways. And if that means taking on a retail job to help support your business, you do that. There's plenty of times I've freelanced for Mac. I've worked for Nick's when they opened up in Roosevelt Field, one of the stores. When they first opened up, I used to work for Nick's. I was a key manager for Nick's. I was a freelancer for Mac before the panoramic. I have worked countless. I used to be a freelancer for Lancome. Like, I have worked worked my fingers down to the bone to try to support myself in this city. You know, you just do what you have to do. You guys get it? I'm just taking a blue and filling in the spaces. And these, when I put on my foundation, these lines are going to be like, you know, we made a slight mistake, darling, but it's okay. We could just drag that like that. Moving on to point number, I don't know, 5, 6. I feel like I gave like 3 points straight off in the beginning. We're gonna fix that part. Oh yes, network with photographers. Definitely, definitely, definitely have your book updated. Make sure that your portfolio is up to par, and always like create with other creatives. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes you might have to do free test shoots, but those free test shoots will lead to paid work, especially if you have a good book. You know, if you have a good book, if you have a good social media presence, if you have a good a good attitude, because nobody wants to work with a Debbie Downer either. Leave the ego and attitude at home, please. Understand that you may have to do something for free. You know, you don't stay there in the free vote, but to build your book, to get your name out there, you definitely might have to take a couple of free jobs before you get your big break. I know you hear plenty of stories, like makeup artists especially, where they will like do a client's makeup art, like a famous person's makeup artist, for absolutely free. The person ends up loving their makeup, and now they're traveling the whole world with that person. Like, that's not abnormal. And I'm not saying, work for free. That's not what I'm saying at all. But pick and choose like which gigs you're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna let this one, but the next one, blah blah blah. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of a brown shade next and just go above the black, kind of smoke it out just a little bit. That's just me using like a regular brown. But you want to network with other makeup artists as well. And if someone brings you on, please say thank you. Oh, one thing that is a pet peeve is to thinking that you're stealing the show from that makeup artist. Like, for instance, let's say I was a wedding makeup artist, right? And I needed an assistant and I hired you. It is very disrespectful for you to go to that bride and say, hey, if you need another event, book me. What? So, like, trying to step on someone else's toes will not get you far. It will actually get you banned and black books. It's just stuff like, it'd be different if the artist or the bride was like, hey, you know what, since you're unavailable, do you have such and such phone number? Or, you know what, I'm unavailable that day, let me hand you this person, since I know that you've worked with them, you like their work and things like that. Like, it's okay to refer people, but it's not okay for you to try to step on someone else's toes to try to steal that client, because that's not going to look, and then you become like untrustworthy, and then it creates like drama. So whoever brings you onto a gig, it is not a good idea for you to try to gain that client as your client, because at the end of the day, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and you're going to get noticed, especially if your work is good. Remember that humility goes a long way. Humility, having a good attitude, and not being shady. This world is already shady. We don't need you being a shady boost too. Not being shady will get you far in this industry as well. You know? And because at the end of the day, you can't do all of this on your own. Like there's no way that you're able to have the clientele do what you need to do and not have like a special team. Like you're not going to be able to go to every event. You're not going to be able to go get to every client. So it's good to have trustworthy people around you and as on your team, but don't be shady. Because like I said, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and we all could get a little piece of the pie, to be honest with you. And be careful, what you wish for. You don't know what that artist had to endure or go through, because what you think you might be able to do better, you may not be prepared for. And that's just the honest to God truth. You don't know that artist's story of how she got that client, or who referred her, or the backstory of how she even got there. And just because you feel like you may be a better artist or um a better person for the job, wait till your time come, and trust me, it's going to come. It just takes a little patience. Your time will come, because what's going to keep you in the room is not only your skill. Your attitude will keep you in your room. Your wisdom will keep you in the room, and definitely knowing when to step back, and when to be a servant, and when to be a leader in a situation. For sure. It's different if the person was like, "Oh, you're unavailable. All right, well, is such and such available because I really like their work," or oh, you can refer that person and be like, well, I'm unavailable that day, but I know such and such. You've worked with that person. Do you want me to ask them if they can do X, Y, and Z? Bing bong. You see how this works? See how this works? And then boom, you're in there. Like swimwear, darling. And being that this is a graphic line of look, I wanted to just create a little something something with the graphics. Like Alka Jobs. I don't know what presented her to say it like that, but like Alka Job. Alka Jobs. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just being a little silly. But anyway, like I was saying, you definitely don't want to, step on anyone's toes. That's for sure. So I'm going to be using a BB cream to do the foundation. I'm using a kabuki brush. I have to move around my face, like the eyes and things of that sort. I'm using a tapping motion into my skin. I'm going to be using NARS's. I really like this. Shout out to Cassandra. Cassie gave me this. I think she works for NARS too, but she's also a freelancer as well. See, remember, you gotta do what you gotta do. You're going in between the lines like that. And that is how you are going to put on your concealer. Another pro tip, have different brands in your kit. Have some highs, have some lows. NYX is one of my, besides the fact that I used to work there, NYX is one of my favorite brands as a low. And they are always trendy. Like their brow gel, their eyeliners, their lip colors, they are always like up on market and up on game. So NYX is definitely one of those brands that I strongly suggest you have in your kit for a low. Now, it's cool to have the YSL, the Giorgio Armani, the Dior's, the and things like that, and have some mids like the NARS, like Kat Von D, like Urban Decay, like Lancome. Have some mids, MAC, iGlot, things like that. Have some highs and some lows in your kits as well. But when it comes to skincare, because that's what's really gonna make your makeup last long, stick, make it look good, is the skincare. And I feel like we focus so much on the artistry of makeup that I have the hiccups for some strange reason. I'm so sorry. We focus so much on the artistry of makeup that we actually forget about skincare. And I feel like that is a big time focus. Y'all hear Thumper in the background, just thumping around. Thumper, darling. Shh. Thank you. So my concealer can be a little light. So what I'm going to do is take a flat brush and just blend it in, not messing up those lines, but just blending it out so that it's not too light up under the eyes. Remember when we used to wear concealer 3 to 4 shades? Now we're kind of wearing concealer that is the same color as we are. Maybe a little lighter, but nothing too crazy. One of the other things that I wanted to mention about being a freelance makeup artist that I wish someone would have told me, or just tips and tricks. And if you guys are thoroughly enjoying this video, don't forget to leave a comment down below. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, give it a thumbs up so I know that you guys want more. How to get in the industry, how to get booked, what are photographers and production people looking for, things of that sort. Because I don't mind sharing the knowledge, but I need to know if you guys want it. Just blending out my contour, my highlight. You guys have seen me do my face videos so many times. So just visit the other videos to get the full details. But we highlighted, we contour, and now we're just blending everything out. We're going to add a little bit of powder, lashes, and I think we're going to put a little bit of gold here just to bring it out. And guess what? This is my little homage, graphic liner, but also my little homage to Euphoria. Last night was the final episode of episode 2. And the sister, I forgot her name, the sister to Maddie, wore eyeliner similar to this. So we just gave her a little homage to that makeup artist and to that actress who wore the liner that was similar to this. So we're gonna go ahead and put on my lashes. My lashes are from my own store. That store is called Style Guide. You can find that in the description box down below. I also have these items that I used, from the foundation to this blush palette to brushes to color correcting. All of that is in my kit store, and that link will be down below, and that is strictly just with products. The Amazon store is more for like lashes and shirts like this and cute little fun things. Yeah, so I do have those 2 stores available and up and running at the very moment. You guys can purchase some brushes, purchase actual product that I'm actually using. You can purchase the lashes that I'm about to put on. Everything is in those 2 stores. In my kit for product and for nails, accessories like earrings, and my lashes and shirts like this, that's going to be found in my Amazon store down below. So my lip combination is a combination of this Brown Kiss, this Bare Minerals pink, and this is Vera Moore's gold. This is the final look. I hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, one last tip. My last tip for becoming a freelance hair and makeup artist is to never stop learning. Do your continuous educational classes and keep on practicing. You may not get it right the first time, but keep doing it, keep practicing. Keep doing makeup on yourself, on your friends, on your family members. Reach out to models on Craigslist and just keep on going. The key to this game is to never give up. And that is what I leave with you guys today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, I will see you guys next time. And thank you so much for watching this video. Later, lovers.